So it should be market worthy. Imagine that you release a song and the CEO of the largest record label in the world listen and say, wow, this is amazing, we need to sign this artist to our label. You should make every work with that kind of vision, that this song can go as far, can go beyond my expectations. So bring in your best into the list of your work. Number two, take your music to where your market is. A lot of musicians fail in the music industry because you are marketing, you're promoting to the wrong audience. You will spend less effort promoting your content and building a strong fan base if you give the right music to the right audience. Simply find out who your music is meant for and bombard them with it. So find out who is my music, this sort of music I'm doing. Who is it meant for? If you're doing R&B, soul, and every time you're trying to target a hip-hop artist or the rock fans, you will never do so well. You would, in fact, almost feel that you're not doing well. Same thing for jazz musicians, for instance. The jazz audience is a very special audience, and that is why when you feature a jazz musician in a hip-hop concert, you don't find that much excitement and the accolades, the audience engagement that you would have if you give them their regular artist. They really can't even understand or relate with that class of music. So the success starts when you ask yourself genuinely, who are my fans? Who are the people that will consume this kind of music? And then go after them strongly. Number three, connect with your fans. Show an interest in your potential fans. Get to know them, what they like and what they listen to, as this can tell you a lot about whether they are prospective fans. So as number two was that get your music to those that it's meant for. Now you need to study who are those people. Where do they go? Where do they hang out? What do they eat? What's their behavior? What's their social status? You need to understand everything about them. What's their age bracket and all that. Once a connection has been established, introduce them to your music. Tell them about your experiences. Share your story. Fans do not want to have music thrown at them. They want to know about the artists and create a complete idea of who they are listening to. This makes your music more relatable and your entire brand just gels together smoothly. It's how a new music experience should be. A lot of artists today, they only talk to their fans when the new song is coming out. Oh, go, this is the link, click to download my new song. This is the link, follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my channel on YouTube. You are only throwing your products at them. They want to know you beyond the music. They want you to share your story, day-to-day life, the challenges, the happy moments, the down moments, the things you're doing, at every point in time. They want to have a piece of you, not just throwing your music and your promo materials, all of that. Some people, that's the only relationship they have with their fans. That's not right. Connect with them on every level. 4, bigger, better, and more frequent gigging. More frequent performances, more frequent showcasing. No matter the amount of effort you bring to social media, you talk, you post, you cannot build long-lasting fans outside of being in front of the stage and wowing them with great performances. So always look out for such opportunities to gain new fans. Bigger, better, and more frequent performances. I'm often asked what's the best way to market music, and I firmly believe the answer is still to get out there and perform shows day in and day out. No online tool can match that. Tools can complement it, but they can't replace it. However, not all gigs are created equal, and the smart musicians know the difference between a gig that will build his or her fans, and that will build his or her fan base, and one that won't. Smart musicians are also they also know what the most effective ways of getting gigs are. Because that's one complaint you find a lot of musicians go about with. Say, nobody's inviting me to a show. How do you get my first concert? How do I get on a big stage to perform? You must understand that you start from the small stage, but then you have the big dream to keep climbing out there. Every promoter out there that is having a show, send them your promo package, your biography, your music, your photo, your video, the stories that have come out about you before, press releases, your fan base, a complete promo kit. Email it to them. No matter how bad, if you're emailing to 10 promoters every month, there will be one willing to give you a trial. 5, engage your audience. Perform to each person in your audience. Smile at one person. Dance with another. Put the mic in someone's mouth. Ask them a question. Your best moment to build fans is during your time on stage. Connect with your audience and appeal to their emotions. Don't forget, we're talking about loyal fan base. So, if somebody will be loyal to a cause or loyal to somebody, it's because they have become emotionally attached. So, you have to emotionally engage them. Make it interactive. Don't only perform for them. Get them involved in the experience. Number 6, be real, honest, and respectful. Real. It might be very difficult, or it might not be so easy for people to know that you're very honest, you're very real, you're very simple. It might take a long while before people recognize that you're a very real person. But if you are fake, in the first 1 minute of entering a place, everybody knows that it's a fake person. So you cannot build great friendship, you cannot build great fan base being a fake person. You've got to be very real, very honest, and very respectful. Don't simply send messages to self-promote constantly through the day, or you lose friends online fast. All the broadcasts you send on WhatsApp, on Skype, or whatever, it's just about the promo. That does not show honesty, does not show respect. You don't care about their emotion. Even sometimes in the country, or your city, when something major is happening and affecting a lot of people, you still want to talk to your fans. All that you care about is go download my new music, go to Apple Music and stream my new song. You ignore everything going on at the moment. Everything, the mood of the nation, the mood of your city, the mood of your town, forget all of that. You just throw in your promo out there. Be nice and remember that these people have lives and don't want you only to talk to them in order to get them to buy your music. Send out updates with really funny links. Share some jokes sometime, nothing crude or vulgar, since you don't want to offend them. Some fans will comment on your post in a very disrespectful way. You don't respond to disrespect by another disrespect. Everyone appreciates a good laugh. They can watch at work and share with their friends and family. So provide that once in a day, and you'll be a person whose updates they read and whose links they click on. For every advert you send out, always ask what's in it for the recipient. Every time you're advertising, you're promoting, always ask what is in it for fans. What do they stand to gain apart from just supporting your music, your posts, and everything you do to engage with your fans must also offer them value. 7, scale up your promotions and marketing. You can never build a sizable amount of fan base without effective promotions and marketing. You've got to be strategic. You've got to do it big. You've got to do it large. You've got to do it well. You want more people to not only know who you are, but love everything you do. To grow your fan base, consistently put your message in front of them wherever they are and give them a reason to come back for more. Maximize the use of local radio, Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, YouTube, local TV, newspaper, and all of that. You might get someone else to do it for you. This is for the artists who want to solely focus on their music and leave the business side to others. So I know a lot of artists find it hard to really promote and market, and that's because they are battling with the workload of going to the studio, promoting, performing, writing, and all of that. So the best you can do is to outsource that part of your career. You don't have to go after the high and mighty marketing or promotion company. There are young, smart guys who are good at these things with very little tips here and there. They can help you do a lot of work. So this will cost you, but the results are worth it. The companies that do these things are experts, and you will have guaranteed results in a much shorter time period than if you're trying to do it all by yourself. Number 8, be their voice. When you begin to have fans, you begin to have a lot of people follow you. Beyond them representing you and supporting you, you are their voice. You are their advocate. You also offer them your voice. You offer them your support. Always air your opinion on the things that matter to your fans, be it entertainment, sports, politics, trends, and society issues. Always lend your voice. Always ask yourself, how are my fans feeling about this? What's happening to them right now? Imagine like that you're in a city where football is big, and over 80% of your fans are Chelsea fans, for example. And on a particular night, Chelsea loses a match. Do you just come up and just throw your music? My new song is here, click here to download. There's a big mood in the city. So you've got to, even if you're not such a big football fan, but it might go a long way at that point, expressing just how your fans feel, saying something to calm them, Don't take a biased stand, and don't be too pushy about your own perspectives, but just be their voice. Number 9, consistent communication. Sustainable careers and businesses are not just about getting more and more fans, but getting them engaged and loyal to you for years to come. Create powerful communication channels with your fans so that your message gets heard and amplified. Give them the content they want regularly, and in turn, they'll love you forever. Always photograph and record your day-to-day career activities. Post the photos and video on your site and on every social networking site that allows it. And on the ones that don't, post a link to your YouTube fan page and other places. So a lot of people might not talk for 3 months to their fans. You've worked so hard to build 20,000 followers on Facebook, and simply because you're not doing any show right now, you're not performing any big concert, you're not releasing anything new, you refuse to talk to them in the last 3 months. Nothing, no communication. You're going to lose a lot of them. The internet is a very saturated space. Millions, if not billions of content are released every now and then, every day. People don't even have the time and energy to consume 1% of the amount of content thrown at them every day. So imagine you now being out of that mix for such a long time. You're already losing a lot of those fans. So even if nothing big is happening for you at the moment, there is a lot happening. You're writing new songs. You're going to the studio, you're recording. You're going for some interviews. You're doing your day-to-day activity, training here and there. Share some of them with your fans. It's not about how big. A lot of times it's about how honest, how true, how consistent, how great you are, how loyal you are to your dreams, about your dreams as regard becoming a successful musician. You're consistent with it. They want to know about that this is not just a one-time game. You're in this for a long time, and if they perceive that, they want to follow you for a long time. Number 10, give lots of freebies and reward your loyalty and reward their loyalty. People have been following you for years. What have you done? in return. Of course, if you've got 1 million followers on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, you can't possibly give all of them money or freebies, but there are ways you can consistently, regularly reward people for their uncommon loyalty to your music and brand. Give out free copies of your CD at schools if you can, and at malls and events. Just a free few CDs here and there and good exposure and promotion will go a long way. Constantly reward loyal fans with free ticket to your shows. Send them t-shirts and other customized gift. Always appreciate them with your kind words regularly. Sponsor 1 or 2 young fans to school each year if you can. You know, send them recharge card, you know, some phones, some t-shirts, some face cap that have got your image on it. Post it to a few fans. That sort of reward system helps your fans to stay close or to stick close to you. In conclusion, to build a large fan base in a short time, every single fan must on average generate at least 1 new fan. To double or triple the size of your fan base, you need every one of your current fans to introduce your music to 1 or 2 of their friends who will also take the same action. This is the most fundamental point to this class as per building a large fan base. You excite, you thrill a fan to the point that they can't contain it. They want to share it with their world. They want to share it with other people. And then they bring more and more people. Say, wow, there is this guy's video that I'm enjoying right now. You can't believe this guy is just starting and he's so good, he's so nice. I need to share this with you. They share with that friend. The friend enjoys it. He likes your page or follows you. And usually social media has a way of naturally just telling people what's happening. His own friends too will receive a message. Your friend follows his page. You might like this. That is how people grow in fan base. I'm sure you receive that message a lot from social media, informing you that your friends is now following this person, or your friend has become friend with this person, and then you want to, oh, this is my friend. Well, let me find out what's interesting about this new person they've started following. So the larger the number of new fans each fan introduces your music to, the quicker your fan base will grow. So basically, those are my 10 tips to growing your fan base to a very big size. You must remember that there is no successful musician without a loyal fan base. Thank you for being a part of this class. God bless you.